So who can you trust? Can't trust nobody. Can't trust politicians. Can't trust Wall Street. Can't trust elected officials, and definitely you cannot trust the rich. But the rich are controlling the media and all these platforms out there. Now, what happened with Robinhood, and sometimes I call it Robinson. I don't know why. What is Robinhood? So as I say Robinson, you know what I mean, Robin Hood. But anyway, Robinhood should not interfere with the stock market of trading because the platform is for everybody to invest, trade, sell, options, put, calls, whatever, all those names that are out there. I can't mention all of them because I'm also new and I'm learning about it. But Robinson again, Robinhood shouldn't have mingled with the people's investing in these shares of stocks. Because when these companies, rich companies, were investing to short sell another company that was making money, as soon as these individuals, amateurs, because they're all amateurs, everybody here is young and they just got into the business knowing how stock market works and investment and all that, Robinhood should have never interfered. So what they did, they stopped and limit certain securities and shares in the stock market. You couldn't buy, sell, or trade. But it was good while these big companies, huge companies were investing and the stock market shorting the stocks of a company and that was making money. And so it was all right while they was making money. But as soon as these young investors or the few minority working people that try to make money in other ways in this platform, Robinhood, they decided to put a hold on trading. And I think it's bad because Robinhood was getting popular with the youngsters, and a lot of people was joining the platform, investing in trading, and getting more people into it. So everybody was making, money. That's how it works, right? You invest, you make money, and you just lose. There's wins and there's losers. It's not 100% win. Everybody knows that. So I don't know why Robinson got involved and did that to his investors. I think Robinhood should reimburse 40% per share to every investor in the platform. They had no right to start the market. Whatever people were winning or losing, that's a chance you take where you come to invest. It says it on their platform. When you join the platform, there's risk. So these people in huge companies took a risk, and these youngsters, right? They called it bluff. I mean, I don't know if it was a bluff or they knew about it because everybody says you can't predict the market, but it seems like these youngsters knew what they was doing, and they betted on the stock market and bought all these shares. So if they was gaining the upper hand and the rich, of course there was the rich was losing, that's what they say, the riches are the ones that are complaining about it, that it couldn't been, it's impossible that the stock will go up just because amateurs did it. And their excuse is that they're just trying to protect the youngsters from losing money. But no, they're not protecting the youngsters from losing money. They're protecting the rich from losing money because the rich was the one that was shorting the stock and that was making money. Soon as these amateurs investors started making money, it was a whole new ball game, right? The rules changed, so they surely stopped the investors from buying and selling and trading. So I think Robinson lost a lot of potential new investors and these youngsters going to the platform. Now they lost their trust, and I don't think they're gonna get it back. So my phone's been ringing that they're thinking about leaving Robinhood because Robinhood is not worth anymore to have clients. Not everyone is protected. They only favor a few. I guess they favor the rich. I don't know why the CEO came out that they was protecting the interests of his investors, because when the young guy that just committed suicide, he had invested money and he lost, and Robinson never stopped their platform before he committed suicide and told him, listen, you don't know what you're doing. We're gonna remove you of train and reimburse you for your money, but you don't know what you're doing and you're betting, you're gonna lose all of it, right? They never did that to that young guy and he lost his life. Nah, but when the rich does it and they gaining and they losing, they don't put a stop to it. They don't say anything, but they want to put a stop when the less individuals is making money. How is that right? It's not right at all. So we cannot trust Wall Street. We cannot trust our government. We cannot trust our politicians. And definitely we cannot trust people that have connection to these platforms to manipulate who gets to win or who gets to lose. It's not right. And Robinhood should apologize to his investors and reimburse them, like I said, per share of 40% of everyone's share in the stock market in Robinhood. It's just not right. I don't know. These times, days are uncertainty, and looks like like they say, the rich always say, the rich get richer and the poor gets poor. There's nobody out here to represent the small guy. So the small guys are getting together and doing things to make things work for them. There's nobody out here for the middle class. The rich stays with the rich. Politicians stay with the politicians. The lobbyists stay with the lobbyists. They're out there changing laws and making laws to benefit themselves and their pockets.